Hi, it's Dr. Miles and I'm here with Jasmine, and what we're going to be talking to you about now is back to school, back to work. So one of the first things that we talk about obviously is our desk setup. Whether it's at home, in a study or in the office, we need to do it correctly, and there are some principles that you can apply pretty easily. So the first thing that we noticed when we got Jasmine here is the poor posture. So a lot of this is not what not to do, but it's pretty common. So one of the things we want to look at first is the chair. So when we're looking at Jasmine, this chair height for her is pretty good. So her hip is just slightly higher than her knee. That's perfect. When she's also seated, her feet can be flat on the floor. So again, that's a good height. If she couldn't reach the floor with her feet flat, she would need a little stool or a step up to make that difference, okay? But she's way too far away from the desk. So the next thing we're going to do is get Jasmine to come right in. Thank you. And that is much better. So right now, this is where we want to be. Now, we want the shoulders to be relaxed, really, really important. And we want the elbows to be slightly lower than the wrists. Okay, so that helps prevent RSI. Now, but the big thing is, and what we see from a lot of poor setups, obviously, is neck pain and headache. Okay, and a lot of the neck pain and headache is because of the forward head posture, looking down at the screen. So right at the moment, we're seeing that the laptop is way too low for where Jasmine's at, and ideally, if we're going to set this up, we would want the screen to be at eye level, so she can sit neutrally. Okay, really, really important. If we were going to do this properly, we would have a little stand, and the stand would come up and bring the screen. But then what we would need to, obviously, to keep the other elements in place, is to have a plug-in keyboard and a plug-in mouse down on the table level. Okay. Now I understand that that may, if you're just doing something temporary and you need a little quick fix, what we always recommend is something like this, just a little wedge. Okay, this could be as easy as a lever arch file. This is just like a $10 stand from Kmart, very, very easy to get. And all we would do is just put the stand into place and put it like so. Now what that does is it just changes the angle of Jasmine's neck. So it pulls her head back so she can take the pressure off her shoulders, prevent that neck strain, and prevent that cervicogenic headache or neck pain headache from the poor posture. Have a go, pretty easy.